Hello everyone, I'm here today to talk to you about Nearpod. If you haven't checked it out yet, it's a really awesome tool that kind of mixes a quizzing system like Google Forms or Socrative with slides. It's got some other cool features that are embedded also, and we also have some district premium license, so if you would like to get one of those after you've watched this, you'll have to send me an email. Anyways, here's what Nearpod looks like. You just go to nearpod.com. When you're a student, and you're trying to join into the teacher's group, you just put the code into one of these two boxes, either here or here, and then you'll be able to join. But I'm going to show you the teacher's side right now. So you'll probably have to create an account, or if you send me an email, I'll create that account for you, and you'll be in our premium system. I just log in with Google, and you'll go to My Library. When you get there, you can create lots of different presentations. The way to do that is just press the New and go to Lesson. Now the cool thing about this, with the premium account, you can add 3 different types of content. So you can add just normal slides. Now you could add your slides directly from Google Presentation or from PowerPoint. You can just drag them directly into this screen right here, or click on the upload files, and it'll bring those slides just in. Now when you do that, it just turns them into a screenshot of them, so know that you can't change them, you can't interact with them anymore. It'll just be a screenshot. If you'd like to create it just here in Nearpod, you can do that as well using the slide. They've also got lots of other types of content that you can add. So any of the content is going to be stuff that you want people to view, but they're not going to do a whole lot with. So they're Nearpod 3D. These are all 3D shapes, 3D models that you can navigate around. If you make things in Sway, you could bring those in. They have virtual field trips, so you can go, and if you're talking about history, you can go see the Colosseums or something along those lines, and students could go and view that. You've also got slideshow that you can add in, so if you want them to be able to flip through slides, you can add that. You can add videos, audio, PDFs, a live Twitter stream. Other cool things, you can also add web content. So I could add a web page that's just embedded right in there, so students don't have to navigate anywhere else to get to those sites. It'll just pop up on their screen. And the last one is adding an activity, and they've got some great activity types here. This is where you're expecting the users to do something, and I think this is where the big power comes from using Nearpod, is that all students have to respond. So instead of it just being a raise your hand and 3 kids answer and then you move on, all students have a chance to answer in the opportunity, so it's really great for getting 100% engagement. You can do different types, so open-ended questions, polls, quizzes. You can have them draw in their answer. That's one of my favorite features, because you could put a picture on there, a diagram of something, and have students label it or circle things or other things along those lines. They can do it with the trackpad. It's not as easy as if they had a mouse or if they had a touchscreen, but it can be done from all Chromebooks. I've seen students do it. The next one's Collaborate. This is a cool feature, a lot like Padlet. So basically, each student can keep typing in comments about that topic as you go along. That's my other favorite tool. Fill in the blanks, so you can have where you've got a paragraph or something like that. You click on the certain words that you want to be taken out and put in the word bank, and then students have to put them in order. And the memory test, I'm not a huge fan of. I haven't found a good use for it yet, but basically it's like match the pictures together and flipping the cards over. So I don't know a whole lot about that one or how that's effective, but those are some of the options for what you can do here. Now I'm going to show you an example of one of the slideshows, and I'll kind of show you how this works. One of the other great things that you can do with this as you're putting this out to your students is you can choose between a live lesson or a student-paced lesson. So live lessons are fantastic because if you're doing discussions, basically you control how quickly student screens progress. So if you open up a slide, all the other students' slides will move along with it. To join, it's really easy. Like I said at the beginning, students go to nearpod.com, they'll take this code and they put it in one of the 2 white boxes, and then they're in. I think it'll ask for their name after that, and then you're ready to go and they're in your presentation. Once you get there, you can see this is what the teacher screen looks like. So if I had students in here, their names would show up here, and as they answered, they would go there. You can also see here the participation, so you can see how far along they are, how many you still are missing, and you can also have the option of showing names or hiding names, so that if you just want it to show up as the stars on there, that works as well. You progress, and now student screens would also progress as we go through this. Okay, so as I'm clicking, these student screens would change. When you're doing things like draw a picture, their little pictures will show up as they submit their answers. So it's a really awesome way to get feedback, get student input, and have student voice while also giving them content. At the end, you can also get reports. If you've only gotten halfway, you can back out of it and you can resume it later. So really awesome tool. If you have any questions about it, feel free to email me, aaron_tommen@sumnersd.org. And also, you can email me if you'd like a premium account for this.